Deep in the heart of Utah, where the earth unfolds in a symphony of colors, lies a hidden gem known as the Bentonite Hills. This otherworldly landscape, a canvas splashed with vibrant hues of red, orange, purple, and green, seems more akin to an artist's palette than a product of nature. To stand among the Bentonite Hills is to step back in time, to a period when dinosaurs roamed the earth and the very land we know today was still taking shape. The Bentonite Hills derive their name from the bentonite clay that colors their slopes, a legacy of volcanic activity from a bygone era. Iron oxides paint the hills in shades of red and orange, while manganese lends its purple hues, creating a landscape that seems almost surreal in its vibrancy. Sunrise bathes the hills in a warm, golden glow, igniting the colors in a fiery display. As evening descends, the setting sun casts a long, purple shadow across the landscape, creating an ethereal beauty that lingers long after the stars have emerged. The Bentonite Hills are a geological wonderland, a place where the Earth's history is laid bare for those who know how to read the language of rocks and minerals. Each layer represents a different period in the Earth's history, a snapshot of the environmental conditions that prevailed at the time of its formation. The bentonite clay that gives the hills their name is itself a product of volcanic activity. To understand the Bentonite Hills, we must journey back in time to a period when the land we know today was submerged beneath vast, shallow seas. During the Jurassic period, the region that encompasses the Bentonite Hills was part of the Sundance Sea, an inland sea that stretched from present-day Canada to Utah. The Sundance Sea was teeming with life, from microscopic organisms to giant marine reptiles. Over millions of years, the Sundance Sea retreated, leaving behind a legacy of sedimentary rocks and the bentonite clay that would give the Bentonite Hills their distinctive character. The Bentonite Hills stand as a silent testament to the power of ancient seas to shape our planet. While deposition and lithification laid the groundwork for the Bentonite Hills, it is the relentless force of erosion that has sculpted them into the dramatic landscape we see today. Over millions of years, wind and water have carved away at the soft bentonite clay, creating a labyrinth of canyons, gullies, and hoodoos. The unique formations of the Bentonite Hills, from towering hoodoos to narrow slot canyons, are a testament to the power of differential erosion. The bentonite clay, being relatively soft, erodes more quickly than the surrounding sedimentary rocks, resulting in the formation of steep slopes, pinnacles, and other dramatic features. The Bentonite Hills are a work in progress, constantly being reshaped by the forces of erosion. The Bentonite Hills, for all their stark beauty and geological wonders, are not a pristine wilderness untouched by human hands. Long before the arrival of European explorers, Native American tribes roamed these lands, their lives intertwined with the rhythms of nature. Archaeological finds, though scarce, hint at a human presence in the area dating back thousands of years. The Bentonite Hills, though seemingly inhospitable, bear the subtle traces of a human past, a reminder that even the most remote corners of our planet have a story to tell. The Native American tribes who once roamed the Bentonite Hills and the surrounding areas wove tales that reflected their deep connection to the land. These stories, passed down through generations, often spoke of the spirits that resided within the natural world, from the soaring eagles to the slithering snakes. The Bentonite Hills, with their otherworldly colors and dramatic formations, undoubtedly sparked the imaginations of these storytellers, inspiring legends that reflected both the beauty and the harsh realities of life in this rugged landscape. The Bentonite Hills, silent guardians of a bygone era, hold within their layered formations not just geological history, but echoes of human stories, whispers of cultures that recognize the profound connection between humanity and the natural world. The arrival of European explorers and settlers in the American West in the 19th century marked a turning point in the history of the Bentonite Hills, though their presence in this remote corner of Utah remained minimal for many years. The rugged terrain, unforgiving climate, and lack of obvious resources meant that the Bentonite Hills were largely bypassed by those seeking to tame the West. The Bentonite Hills, for a time, remained a well-kept secret, their beauty hidden from the wider world. The Bentonite Hills are a feast for the eyes, a landscape painted with hues so vibrant and surreal that they seem to belong more to an artist's palette than to the natural world. Iron oxides infuse the hills with shades of deep red, fiery orange, and burnt umber. Manganese lends its hues of deep purple and lavender, adding a touch of royalty to the scene. The interplay of these colors, layered upon one another like brushstrokes on a canvas, creates a visual symphony that is both captivating and disorienting. The Bentonite Hills are not merely a display of color, they are a testament to the relentless forces of erosion that have shaped this landscape over millions of years. Wind and water, those tireless sculptors of the natural world, have carved the bentonite clay into a labyrinth of canyons, gullies, and hoodoos, each formation a unique masterpiece. The bentonite clay, with its ability to absorb water and expand, is particularly susceptible to erosion. The same forces that sculpted these dramatic formations continue to reshape them, ensuring that the landscape remains in a constant state of flux, a reminder that even the most seemingly solid ground is subject to the whims of time. The Bentonite Hills, with their otherworldly beauty and ever-changing light, are a photographer's dream. The vibrant colors, dramatic formations, and sense of vastness provide endless opportunities for capturing stunning images that seem to defy reality. Photographers are drawn to the Bentonite Hills for the unique challenges and rewards they offer. The play of light and shadow across the sculpted landscape creates a constantly shifting canvas, demanding a keen eye for composition and a willingness to experiment with different perspectives. The soft, diffused light of dawn and dusk bathes the hills in a warm glow, highlighting the textures and contours of the formations. As the sun climbs higher in the sky, the colors intensify, casting deep shadows that create a sense of depth and drama. And when storm clouds gather on the horizon, the landscape takes on an even more ethereal quality, the vibrant colors contrasting sharply with the dark, brooding sky. The Bentonite Hills offer a rare opportunity to capture the raw beauty of the American West. It is a landscape that begs to be explored, not just through the lens of a camera, but through the eyes of those willing to immerse themselves in its stark beauty and contemplate the forces that have shaped it over millennia. The story of the Bentonite Hills is a tale of immense forces, of fire and water, of creation and erosion, playing out over unimaginable stretches of time. To understand how these vibrant hills came to be, we must journey back millions of years to a time when volcanoes dominated the landscape. Massive eruptions spewed forth ash and molten rock, blanketing the surrounding land in layers of debris. This ash, carried by wind and water, eventually settled in ancient lakes and seas, forming the foundation of what would become the Bentonite Hills. It altered into a soft, pliable clay known as bentonite. This clay, with its unique properties, would become the defining element of the Bentonite Hills, creating the colorful striations that make the Bentonite Hills so visually captivating. As millions of years passed, the environment surrounding the nascent Bentonite Hills underwent dramatic transformations. The once active volcanoes fell silent, their fiery breath replaced by the encroaching waters of an inland sea. This sea, known as the Sundance Sea, inundated the land, submerging the layers of bentonite clay and sediment beneath its depths. The Sundance Sea teemed with life, from microscopic plankton to giant marine reptiles. As these organisms lived and died, their remains settled to the seafloor, adding yet another layer to the growing formation. Shells, skeletons, and the remnants of ancient algae became entombed within the sediment, preserving a record of the sea's vibrant ecosystem. The weight of the water, combined with the pressure of overlying sediments, compressed the layers below, squeezing out water and transforming the loose deposits into solid rock. This process, known as lithification, is fundamental to the formation of sedimentary rocks, the very building blocks of the Bentonite Hills. Over time, the forces that had brought the Sundance Sea into being shifted once more. The land began to rise, pushing the sea back and exposing the layers of rock that had formed beneath its surface. The Bentonite Hills, once hidden beneath the waves, were poised to emerge into the sunlight. The emergence of the Bentonite Hills from the receding Sundance Sea marked the beginning of a new chapter in their story, a chapter defined by the relentless forces of erosion. Wind and water, those tireless sculptors of the natural world, set to work on the exposed layers of rock, carving out the dramatic landscape we see today. The bentonite clay, with its unique composition, played a crucial role in shaping the hills. Its ability to absorb water made it susceptible to erosion, while its fine-grained texture allowed for the creation of intricate details. Rainwater, seeping into cracks and crevices, gradually widened them, carving out canyons and gullies. Wind, too, played its part, carrying fine particles of sand that acted like sandpaper, slowly grinding away at the exposed surfaces. This abrasive action, combined with the erosive power of water, created the rounded edges, smooth contours, and delicate arches that characterize many of the formations. The Bentonite Hills, once buried beneath layers of sediment and water, now stood exposed, a testament to the immense forces that had shaped them over millions of years. Their vibrant colors, a legacy of their volcanic origins, shone brightly under the desert sun, while their intricate formations, carved by wind and water, whispered tales of time's passage. The Bentonite Hills, standing in silent testament to the passage of time, offer a glimpse into the Earth's tumultuous past. Their vibrant colors, a legacy of volcanic eruptions, paint a story of creation and destruction. Each layer whispers tales of ancient seas and shifting continents. The Bentonite Hills hold a certain magic, drawing visitors seeking solace in nature. The silence of the desert allows for introspection and connection. Amidst the stark beauty, we are reminded of our fleeting existence. The Bentonite Hills, though off the beaten path, beckon to those with an adventurous spirit, those who seek beauty in unexpected places. A journey to this remote corner of Utah is a journey into the heart of the American West, a landscape that has captivated explorers, artists, and dreamers for generations. Whether you wander through the labyrinthine canyons, marvel at the towering hoodoos, or simply stand in awe of the vibrant colors that dance across the hillsides, the Bentonite Hills offer an experience that is both humbling and exhilarating. Here, surrounded by the raw beauty of nature, you can reconnect with the rhythms of the earth, feel the whisper of wind on your face, and lose yourself in the vastness of the desert sky. The Bentonite Hills are a reminder that adventure awaits those who dare to venture beyond the familiar. So, pack your bags, grab your camera, and set off on a journey to discover this hidden gem, a place where the Earth's story unfolds in all its colorful glory. The Bentonite Hills await, ready to share their secrets with those who take the time to listen.